friends, I am Soham Bera, Senior Consultant Optometrist from India. Today I am going to tell you about what is digital eye strain and how to avoid it. So many of us using computers at work. Computer strain has become a major job-related complaint. Studies shows that eye strain and other bothersome visual symptoms occur in 50 to 90% of computer workers. This problem can range from physical fatigue, decreased productivity and increased number of workload to minor annoyance like eye twitching and red. Here are 10 easy steps you can take to reduce your risk of computer eye strain and other common symptoms of computer vision syndromes. First, get a comprehensive eye examination. Having a routine comprehensive eye examination is the most important thing you can do to prevent or treat computer vision syndrome. If you haven't had an eye exam in over a year, schedule a visit with an eye specialist near you. During eye exam, be sure to tell your eye specialist how often you use a computer at work and at home. Measures how far your eyes are from your screen when you sit at your computer and bring this measurement to your exam. So your eye specialist can test your eyes at the specific working distance. Second is use proper lighting. Eye strain often is caused by excessively bright light, either from outdoor sunlight coming in through a window or from harass interior lighting. When you use a computer, your ambient lighting should be about half as bright as the typically found in most offices. Eliminate exterior light by closing drapes, shades or blinds. Reduce interior lighting by using fewer light bulbs or fluorescent tubes, or use lower intensity bulbs and tubes. If possible, position your computer monitor or screen so windows are to the side, instead in front or behind the window. Many computer users find their eyes feel better if they can avoid working under overhead fluorescent light. If possible, turn off the overhead fluorescent light in your office and use floor lamps that provides indirect incandescent or halogen light instead. Third, minimize glare. Glare on wall and finished surface as well as reflection on your computer screen also can cause computer eye strain. Consider installing an anti-glare screen on your monitor and if possible, paint bright white one or darker color with a matte finish. Again, cover the window when outside light cannot be reduced. Consider using a computer hood. If you wear glass, purchase lens with anti-reflective or air coating. Air coating reduces glare by minimizing the amount of light reflecting of the front and back surface of your eyeglasses lenses. Fourth, update your display. If you have not already done so, replace your old tube style monitor called a cathode ray or big monitor or CRT with a flat panel liquid crystal display LCD like those on laptop and computers. LCD screens are easier on the eyes and usually have an anti-reflecting surface. Old-fashioned CRT screens can cause a noticeable flicker or images, which is a major cause of computer eye strain. Even if this flicker is imperceptible, it still can contribute to eye strain and fatigue during computer work. Complications due to flicker are even more likely if the refresh rate of the monitor is less than 75 Hz. If you must use a CRT at work, adjust the display setting to the highest possible refresh rate. When choosing a new flat panel display, select a screen with the highest resolution possible. Resolution is relaxed to the dot pitch of the display generally. Display with a lower dot pitch have sharper image. Choose a display with a dot pitch of 0.28 mm or smaller. Flicker is not an issue with LCD screen since the brightness of pixels on the display are controlled by backlight. They typically operate at 200 Hz. If you see a lower refresh rate, that is 60 Hz, noted on a LCD screen, don't worry. This refers to how often new image is received from the video card, not how often the pixel brightness of the display is updated. And this function typically is not associated with eye strain. Finally, choose a relatively large display for a desktop computer. Select a display that has a diagonal screen size at least 19 inches. Adjust your computer display settings. Adjust the display settings of your computer can help reduce eye strain and fatigue. Generally, these adjustments are very beneficial. First, brightness. Adjust the brightness of the display so it is approximately the same as the brightness of your surrounding workstation. As a test, look at the white background of this web page. If it looks like a light source, it's too bright. If it seems dull and gray, it may be too dark. Second, text size and contrast. Adjust the text size and contrast for comfort, especially when reading or composing long documents. Usually black print on a white background is the best combined for comfort. Third, color temperature. This is a technical term used to describe the spectrum of visible light emitted by a color display. Blue light is short wavelength visible light that is associated with more eye strain than longer wavelength hues, such as orange and red. Reducing the color temperature of your display lower the amount of blue light emitted by a color display for better long-term viewing comfort. And friends, actually we have already done a video regarding blue light. If you don't see this, please watch this video. For a computer running on a Microsoft Windows operating system, display setting can be adjusted in control panel. For an Apple computer, display settings are found in System Preference in the Application folder in Finder. In some cases, the color temperature of a desktop computer monitor is adjusted on the display itself. Next, blink more often. Blinking is very important when working at a computer. Blinking moistens your eyes to prevent dryness and irritation. When working at a computer, people blink less frequently, about 1/3 as often as they normally do. And many blinks performed during computer work are only partial lid closure according to studies. Tears coating the eye evaporate more rapidly during long non-blinking phases, and this can cause dry eye. Also, the air in many office environment is dry, which can increase how quickly your tears is evaporate, placing you at a greater risk for dry eye problem. If you experience dry eye symptoms, ask your eye specialist about artificial tears for use during the day or time of doing computer work. By the way, don't confuse lubricating eye drops with the drops formulated to get the red out. To reduce your risk for dry eyes during computer use, try the exercise every 20 minutes, blink minimum 20 times, or you can close your eyes for 20 seconds and look a distant object which is more or less 20 feet away. 7. Exercise your eyes. Another cause of computer eye strain is focus and fatigue. To reduce your risk of tiring your eyes by constantly focusing on your screen, look away from your computer at least 20 minutes and gaze at a distant object at least 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. 20-20-20. Some eye specialists call it 20-20-20 rule. Looking far away relaxes the focusing muscles inside the eyes to reduce fatigue. This exercise reduces the risk of your eyes focusing ability to look up, a condition called accommodative spasm, after prolonged computer work. Both of these exercises will reduce your risk of computer eye strain. Also, remember to blink frequently during the exercise to reduce your risk of computer related dry eye. 8. Take frequent break. To reduce your risk of computer vision syndrome and neck, back, shoulder pain, take frequent breaks during your computer workday. Many workers take only 2 15-minute break from their computer throughout their working day. According to a recent NIOSH study, Discomfort and eye strain were significantly reduced when computer worker took 4 additional 5 minutes mini break throughout their workday. And these supplementary breaks didn't reduce their work productivity. Data entry speed was significantly faster as a result of the extra break. So work output was maintained even though the worker had 20 extra minutes of break time each day. During your computer break, stand up, move about and stretch your arm, legs, backs, necks and shoulder to reduce tension and muscle fatigue. Check your local bookstore or consult your fitness club or suggestion on developing a quick sequence of exercise you can perform during your break. And after work to reduce the tension in your arms, neck, shoulders and back. 9th, modify your workstation. If you need to look back and forth between a printed page and your computer screen, this can cause eye strain. Place a written page on a copy stand adjacent to the mirror. So this is your mirror. Don't look upon that and there. If your screen is there, place a board where you can put your printed material which you want to look at the time of working in the computer. Take them just side by side. Improper posture during computer work also contributes to computer vision syndrome. Adjust your workstation and chair to the correct height. Purchase ergonomic furniture to enable you to position your computer screen 20 to 24 inches from your eyes. The center of screen should be about 10 to 15 degrees below. This is 0. You have to put your screen just 10 to 15 or 20 degrees below your eyes for comfort positioning of your head and neck. Last or 10th point, consider computer eyewear. For the greatest comfort at your computer, you might benefit from having your eye care professional modify your eyeglasses prescription to create customized computer glass. This is especially true if you normally wear contact lens, which may become dry and uncomfortable during sustained computer work. Computer glasses are also a good choice if you wear bifocal or progressive lenses. These lenses generally are not optimal for the distance to your computer screen. Also, you may want to consider a photochromatic lens or lightly tinted lens for computer eyewear to reduce your exposure to potentially harmful blue light emitted by digital device. Ask your optician for these details. So friends, this is all about digital eye strain and how could you avoid all these things. Please listen it carefully, maintain it carefully. So friends, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.